Moving a live website to a new server shouldn't mean taking it offline. When done correctly, you won't see a single maintenance page, you won't click a broken link, and you won't drop a single visitor. To execute this cleanly, you only need two things: access to the cPanel on both your old and new hosting accounts. The DNS switch must happen strictly as the final step, never the first. A true zero-downtime migration works by maintaining two simultaneous, identical copies of your website. You let the old server keep running the show while you build the new one in the background, waiting to flip the switch until you know exactly what the audience will see. When you tell the internet your website has moved, that message doesn't arrive everywhere at once. Standard DNS settings can take up to 24 hours to fully propagate, leaving your visitors stuck in an extended overlap between two servers. We need to shrink that window. Before you touch any files, log in to your domain registrar. Find your domain's A record and lower its time to live, or TTL, to 300 seconds. You must do this 24 to 48 hours before you actually plan to migrate. The old 24-hour time limit has to completely expire globally before your new 5-minute limit can take effect. While you wait for that TTL to expire, document your current server environment. Write down your exact PHP version, your active theme, and every installed plugin. You need to ensure the destination server matches these perfectly to avoid version mismatch errors. By preparing your environment and forcing the TTL down to 5 minutes in advance, you compress the vulnerability window of your migration from a full day into the time it takes to brew a cup of coffee. Step 1 is provisioning your new hosting account. Check the limits you documented earlier and confirm your new space has matching or higher PHP versions, enough disk space, and adequate memory limits. Next, initiate a server-to-server cPanel transfer. This connects the two machines directly, pulling your data straight across the network without ever touching your local hard drive. Behind the scenes, gigabytes of data stream into the new server, while your live domain remains pointed at the old server, handling traffic perfectly. Moving at the server level copies the hidden infrastructure too, preserving your cron jobs, cPanel configurations, and email mailboxes. You now have a fully loaded clone sitting in the background. The fragile mechanics of the data transfer are kept entirely separate from the live user experience. You have a complete copy of your site ready to go, but you can't test it normally. If you type your domain into a browser right now, public DNS will just route you to the old live server. The workaround is a local file on your computer called the hosts file. Editing this lets you bypass public DNS, forcing your own machine to load the new server whenever you type in your domain name. Open your hosts file in a text editor and add a single, specific line at the bottom. Type the new server's IP address, hit space, and then type your domain name. Save the file. Open an incognito window and load your site. Click through your pages. Check that the SSL padlock is secure. Submit a test form to ensure email send, and log in to your admin panel. Once you confirm everything functions exactly as it should, reopen your text editor, delete that line from your host file, and save it again so your computer returns to normal routing. This local verification gives you an accurate preview of the new environment. It lets you troubleshoot any broken links in a vacuum, completely hidden from your live customers. Your parallel server is built, the data is verified, and the site works. Now it is time to route your traffic to it. Log back into your domain registrar, find your domain's A record, and update the destination to point to your new server's IP address. This map illustrates the propagation. Because you lowered your TTL to 300 seconds 2 days ago, this change takes effect in minutes, shifting visitors from the old server to the new one in rapid waves worldwide. Run your post-cutover checks immediately. Confirm your MX records are writing emails correctly, and verify that your new dedicated IP address has clear reverse DNS setup to keep your messages out of spam folders. Do not cancel your old hosting plan yet. Keep the old account live and untouched for exactly 7 days as an instant rollback option. During those few minutes of DNS propagation, some visitors hit the old server while others hit the new one. Because both servers hold identical content, the transition is completely invisible to search engines and users. The migration is complete. Your URLs haven't changed, your SEO rankings are protected, and your site hasn't dropped a single connection. This works because protecting uptime relies entirely on a strict order of operations, not on buying a specific automated transfer tool. If managing server-to-server transfers and local hosts files isn't where you want to spend your time, specialists at providers like AHosting can execute this exact zero downtime framework for you as a free managed service. Keeping a website online during a move isn't a technical miracle. It is simply the discipline of moving your DNS last.